Hey guys, Dr. Stephanie here, and today we're going to go through a foot and ankle mobility routine. So if you're having any foot pain or toe pain, or maybe plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonopathy, this routine will kind of help loosen up your ankles, loosen up your feet, make those things feel a little bit better. It can also kind of help improve that ankle mobility, which can help with squats and walking and going up and down stairs. So it's really important to just work on your ankle mobility, get those ankles moving, get the blood flowing, keep those ankles from being super tight. I know a lot of people complain of calf pain and tightness, but working on your ankle mobility can really help relieve that tightness and just make them feel a lot better. So just follow along with me. We're going to go through this routine together. First, just lie down. And what we're going to do is you're going to take your feet and you're going to bring them up towards you as far as you can, and then point them down as far as you can. So bring them up and then back down, just pausing for a second or two when you're up and then when you're down. And you want to bring them up as far as you can and then point them down as far as you can. So we're going up and down, really stretching out. Coming up is dorsiflexion and going down is plantar flexion. We want to get those ankles moving, get the blood flowing, really loosen them up. So just up and back down, up and down. Let's do two more. And last one. All right, now bring your feet a little bit further apart. And now we're going to rotate our feet in. And we want this motion to come from our feet and not from our knees. So keep your knees pointed straight at the ceiling. So you're going to go in and then bring your feet out and in and out, in and out, just nice and slow. Pausing when you're in, this is inversion, and pausing when you're out, this is eversion. Also notice if one ankle feels tighter than the other one, or if you have any pain anywhere. And this shouldn't be painful, but it can be a little bit uncomfortable, especially if you're already having pain, or you just really haven't moved your ankles a whole lot. Maybe this is a new motion for you. So we'll go in and out, and one more time, in and out. Okay, now you're going to take one leg, place your hands behind your thigh, and now we're just going to make circles with our foot. So again, keep that knee pointed up at the ceiling. You don't want this motion to come from your knee. You want it all to come from your ankle. We're just going to rotate our foot around in a circle and just keep rotating. Rotate two more times. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. So same thing, make as big of a circle as you can. Again, it can be a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. This will really get the blood flowing, get your muscles moving like they should. Maybe you haven't moved your ankles like this in a while. All right, now let's switch legs. We'll go over to this leg. Now we're going to rotate around just like this. Rotate. Do a few more times. Make a big circle with your foot. And now rotate the opposite direction. Rotate around. Keep rotating. Make a big circle, nice and slow. Two more times. Okay, now we're going to come into a hands and knees position here. And you want to start, your toes are going to be curled underneath like this. And from this position, we're going to rock back onto our heels, pause for a second or two, come back up. Now place the tops of our feet on the ground and rock back again. And come up, toes curled under, and back up, top of your feet. Come up, toes curled under, Come back up. Now the top of your feet. And we're going to just alternate back and forth. And back down. And come up. Curl those toes under. And back down. And up here. And down. So just do a few more times here. Really stretching out those big toes. Your big toe needs to move. And so sometimes they get really stiff. And when they get stiff, that can cause pain in your feet, in your ankles, even up in your knees and hips. So it's important to really focus on stretching out those big toes. Okay, from this position, we are going to go up into a downward dog. And so what you want to do, just stick your hips up towards the ceiling, and you should feel a stretch in the back of your calves here. And then you're going to come back down. So we're going to come up, hold for a couple seconds, and then come down. Really try to push those heels towards the ground. And come back down. Push those heels down. And back down. Push those heels. Let's do 2 more times. Just pausing for a couple seconds. And last time. And back down. Okay, for the next one, we're going to go back into the downward dog. So just like this, and now we're going to do what's called leg pedals. So you're going to drop one knee towards the ground, and then back up, and then the other knee. When you push your knee towards the ground, the other heel should push towards the ground. So we're kind of pedaling like this. You should feel a stretch in the back of your calf. Just go back and forth. Like this. Do a few more times, really pushing that heel towards the ground. Really getting a good stretch in your calf muscles. And okay, I'm going to come back down. And now we're going to place one foot on the ground like this, kind of in a half kneeling position. And from here, you're just going to kind of lean on this front knee. Keep your heel on the ground. And just lean forward as far as you can, pushing that knee over your toe, keeping your heel on the ground. And then you're going to come back. So really keep this heel on the ground. We're going to really stretch the back here, stretch the back of your ankle, and come back. So push forward, stretch the back of your ankle there, and come back. And again. And back, and again, and back. Let's do one more time, and back. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. So just lean on that front knee, lean forward, try to keep that knee straight over the toe, keep your heel on the ground, and come back up. And lean forward and back up. Really getting a good stretch in the back of your heel. Just like that. Come back up. Let's do 2 more times. So leaning on that front knee, really getting a good stretch back here. And come back up. And then last time. And come back up. Okay, so your ankles should be feeling a little bit looser, hopefully. You got the blood flowing, you got those muscles moving, and hopefully decrease maybe a little bit of the pain that you're having.